So let's go up the garage. The keys for the Enfield, keys for the BMW, keys for the Honda. I'm planning on taking them all out of the garage so I can sort of clear it up. This is my first aid kit from Doc Bike. I did a thing last night to do with that, so that's got quite a comprehensive first aid kit in there. That was well worth doing. Anyway, so let's go. I need more hands. That's it, that'll do. Right, we're off. Probably not the best way to do it, but anyway, I'll see you in there. Right, so as you can see, I got stuff everywhere. Yeah, all this rubbish has got to go. Anyway, let's give her a start. Chokes on, ignition on. Come on, girl. Whee! We'll let that idle. Beautiful bike, this. Really is absolutely stunning for its age. Honda CBR 1000F M, and I put 2 new tyres on it, had the wheels powder coated. I've sorted the exhaust system out, levelled these silencers up, new battery. It's full of fuel, by the way. Done 30,000 miles. This is about as good as they get, especially at this age anyway. I shall smell of exhaust fumes. Let's get her outside and start clearing up. Now we've got to start on this lot. Oh my god. I don't really need that. So that can go. What have we got here? It's a box with not a lot in it. That can go. Just, these are things that you accumulate whilst you're owning bikes. That's the problem. And then I've taken over my neighbour's shelves here, look. I'm sure he won't be overly pleased about. Helps if I don't need that. So, grease. Right, so let's start with these. I've not used any of these before. This is Aqua Wax, Rapid Aqua Wax. Anybody know if that's any good? Ceramic spray. Anyone know if that's any good? What else have we got? First glass. Again, I've not tried any of these yet. More Aqua Wax and some wheel cleaner for aluminium wheels, and last but not least, foaming car wash. Right, anybody use this? Muck Off Bike Protect. Really good, I like that. Shame it's empty, so that's got to go. Right, so that's that little bit sorted. I've just tidied this bit up. This is my oil and my old oil. That's got a rear shock in it for a CBR 1000. Not a standard one though. That's my tulip exhaust for Raj. Various tools. I'll separate that and put that on there. That's my tube. It's my daughter's wing mirror covers, which I've painted. That can go in the toolbox over here. Alright, fans come on. So they're all good. We'll let that go off and then we'll bring it back in. Right. I'm actually going to leave it as it is. Just bring it in. They are hard to get on the stand, not very well balanced, and for a Honda that's surprising. Right, so some of these oil cans can go, but they've got to go down the tip. Oh, I wonder where that went. Anyway, British triathlon stuff. I look like an athlete, don't I? Go in the bin. Right, okay. So this is my odds and sods box, which can go there. This is wadding for Raj's exhaust. I'll put that there. I don't want it to get down. Oh, I should be on it. Where's that come from? Hitchcock's? Nope. That can go in there. Right, so that's where that should go. And that one, that's got paraffin in it. I use that for cleaning and penetrating. Wait. Let's put this over in rag stuff. Right, so where are we? Another jack handle. That's at home in the shed. Let's put this back up there. Probably won't need that again, but it might be handy for something anyway. Right. Right, so let's wrap this up now. Right, so the lock is on. But as I said, I think, if somebody wants it, they'll have it. Bastards. Cleaning there. Other bits and bobs up there. Lovely though. So as I might take the panels off and waterproof the engine and what have you. Petrol's off, yep. That's all okay. Just got this side to sort out now. Yes, 3 bikes, I know. Please don't say anything. No, she does know. Right, so I'm going to sweep the floor now. It's got all stones in it. Yes, I do know how to use a brush. I did an apprenticeship. Not in sweeping. But there were 2 of us. Me and Ron. I wonder what's happened to Ron. Anyway, we were the apprentices. And we used to sweep the workshop floor every day. Every day. There's a washer there, though. I've got so many washers. And these are what I bring in on the bloody shoes. Right. It is rather big. This was meant for the GS because it's big enough with panniers on it. Here we go. Nearly there. Right, so that's covered up now. Then I use this box to protect this side. TV box. At least if anything goes past it, it doesn't. Right, what are we doing now? Right, so what I wanted to do was clean the back wheel with some WD-40 on this and the front one, because I cleaned yesterday. Oh, I've got to check the rear tyre as well because I had a puncture. Cleaning. These are good, especially if you just come in from a ride and then you can just wash it down with that. It's only an old garden chemical thing. Key for Honda. So yeah. Okay, so let's move the GS and then sort out that wheel. Not messing around. Oh, it's in gear. Whilst that's out the way, I'm going to clear this bit. This was off of TikTok. It's one of those blowy gun things. I won't get it out. That's quite good. Use that for drying the bike off. But it could... Now, I bought one of these off of TikTok to go through the axle. Can I get that to fit? That is such a nightmare to fit. I'm sure it's too short. Anyway, answers on a postcard. How do you fit this? I think the bolts need to be longer, if I'm honest. Anyway, that can go in my nicks and knacks, and I'll try and put it on when I can. Right, so these are my two batteries. That's a spread clutch out of Raj. Buggered. So that can go. I think that's what I empty my oil into. So that can go over there. I don't know what to do with these batteries. They need to go down to the tip, really. Anyway, they'll be all right there for the time being. Let's go through there. So we'll put all that stuff in there. Yeah, because he'll need to get to these logs. These are his son's bits and pieces. See the trials of... This is another car care kit. What is it? Guard X. Ripped me off for that. I've got another bike cover here which I'll put in for Raj. So each bike has got a cover now. Some dodgy gloves which were for my neighbour for handling the logs. This is cleaning stuff, so we'll put that over there. Ugh. It's only while I do the wheel or wheels to preserve these. Why did I get a bike with spokes? That is what went through my tyre. Bastard. That's rear wheel done. So I always think it's important to clean the back of things more than the front, because that's where everything gets missed. But these are great. They're ideal for this sort of thing. I mean, I probably will use this again, but just for the sake of, where are we? Just for the sake of cleaning and storage and what have you. Right, our stand. So the other day I got to work and I could smell this really strange smell. Couldn't work out what it was. And then it turned out there was a, hang on, just try and put my glove on. Yeah, there's a rubber glove stuck here. As you can see, it's still kind of stuck there. There she is, nice and clean. How long it will stay like that for, I don't know. Probably not very. Anyway, we'll do the front wheel. Right, I think that's enough now. I spent ages on it yesterday and I think now it's fine. That's that done. That's back in its place. Everything looking shiny. So that's got to go into the bin. That's made a bit more room. Things off the floor. Here we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? It's a bit better. Feel a bit happier now. Anyway, I'm going to go and get some fuel. That's it for today. Seen enough. Just how untidy I can be. Anyway, thank you for joining me, EastSussexBiker, in East Sussex, and my shenanigans in the garage. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.